Okay, local coffee is from the 19th century. The British came into Singapore. They bring in the Arabica beans and they teach them how to drink and roast this coffee. Our local people find out that, hey, this is the coffee that can wake you up, because this Arabica is more expensive. They are finding for another solutions. So they bring the Robusta, so they roast it, and it's still very expensive. So they try to caramelize it with the sugar to reduce the cost. Local coffee is different in the way that caramelizing. The caramelizing process will give you the bitters and the robust.
With Singapore coffee, there's also that kind of ashy, a bit more burnt kind of taste, which gives it that kind of aroma that those other coffees doesn't give you.
It's very different from Western type of coffee. The most important thing, you have to taste it, then you know. Before we can be roasting, we need to go through a metal detector, then we can go into a roaster machine. So from this roaster machine, we have to have a maximum of temperature, then we can roast it. Then the second part is the sugar. We have to caramelize it to a certain temperature. Then these two processing for this, we need a very short timing to combine it together. And the third part is to cooling down. We have to separate the beans. If not, they get together, they will get burnt. From there, we need the coffee beans to rest it for a certain timing, then we can grind it. After grinding, we need them to cool down, then we can do the packaging.
When I was young, I always thought he was a coffee man. It was until in secondary school when I realized that he was actually running a business by himself.
I started in 1988. When I started off, I know nothing about coffee, and from there, I go and learn how to make coffee from the coffee shop owner, operators, and Tao Chiu. I also noticed that is not enough. I have to go deeper. I have to look at the beans, how to identify all the beans, what is a good beans or what is a bad coffee beans. I also try to go deeper to how to roast it. This roasting process, actually is not easy. I spending more than 5 to 6 years times, then I realized how to master it. During that times, we have to go to door to sales. Until today, we are one of the few Singapore coffee roaster. Our Singapore coffee, we need to preserve and to bring it along to the next generation to let them know more about it.
My hope for the company would be to expand into the global market, because I think that Singapore coffee is something very unique to us. It's essentially a part of our identity. I would wish to spread this lovely coffee to the rest of the world, to know where is Singapore and what is Singapore.